Good afternoon, Taurus, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is to go on and just give you another July's reading here. And today I've decided to go on and use my teacup cards here as illustrated and shuffled as we see here. I also have a few other messages that I'd like to share with you guys at the end of that reading, along with a few other romance oracle cards. Okay? So, Taurus, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to not only cover romance, but I'm also going to cover other areas as they um, arise in your reading here. Okay? And as we go through this reading, if it resonates, and keep in mind it's not going to resonate for every Taurus. Okay? Be sure to like and share and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Okay? So I'm going to start off first by just examining the more negative vibrations that I'm seeing here and just end the reading on a more positive uh, vibration or a positive type tip here that I'm seeing here. So let's get started. Okay. One thing that I see that's very striking here, ladies and gentlemen, is that you have this cracked cup. Okay. So with having that cracked cup, it certainly shows that you've been feeling or you have been feeling, particularly this month, very a bit somewhat dissatisfied with life, or particularly these last 2 weeks are gonna be here. Okay? And I'm kind of getting a sense too that perhaps you're going back and forth between an ex and maybe a new person, that you've met here. And I'm feeling that with having this pale there, it shows that it's a warning. It's kind of telling you it's really time for you to get out of a situation. And it could be business related or it could be romantic, but I'm kind of getting a strong sense that it's more business type related because I'm feeling that you guys have met someone new and you're just struggling to make a decision on whether you want to let your past go in some way here. Okay? And having this funnel there that shows here that in fact this is going to be these 2 weeks perhaps are going to be a period of frustration for you, and understand that you're going through a rather karmic type period here, Taurus. So you're learning important lessons here, and while it's going to be a very very uh, heuristic type experience for you, you just have to sit back and ask yourself, what in fact have I learned from it? But you have to stop allowing your vacillation getting in the way here, or vacillating. You seem to be doing that quite a bit here because you have this will here, and it shows a lot of indecisiveness going on. And you're just allowing yourself to just ramble aimlessly, you know, and you're not really making progress as you would want to, okay? Because I'm feeling too, particularly in your situation, it looks like with perhaps an existing partner, or it could be with an ex here. It's almost like being in the frying pan there. There was a lot of troubles, trouble accusations going on, finger pointing, blaming that seems to be going on, and it could potentially be a misunderstanding that you're having here with this wall there, you know, and perhaps a misunderstanding with a very arrogant and boastful person that a lot of you are maybe a bit afraid of here, and that person could even be, for some of you, it could be a dark man there, or it could even in fact be a dark woman, since you have those two um, symbols there. Okay, I'm also feeling that for some of you, the problems have become so, you know, tumultuous. I'm getting that so much so that it looks like that with this broken ring here, there's going to be some. It looks like it's going to be a parting of the ways here with you guys, or separation. It could be either in business as well, or it could be in romance. But I'm getting a strong sense that it's more so in romance for many of you. Okay, and then you have this reef here, and this symbol has been coming up and almost everyone's reading here. And what that says, ladies and gentlemen, is that perhaps some of you are still suffering over a loss of a relative, or you might in fact lose a relative this month in some sense. Someone might be sick. Rest assured that this card is very unarresting here, so you can guarantee that there's going to be some type of loss here that I'm getting. And so usually when I see this card in a reading, guys, what I do is I just try to take some time to connect with spirit here. And so what I'm going to do now is just, back away from, completing that reading right now, just to give you a message from spirit. If some of you are, suffering over a loss of a relative, or, you know, or I'm kind of getting a very, very strong energy here of a spirit here. And what this spirit is telling me is that, to tell you, is that understand, ladies and gentlemen, that life is in fact a series of choices. And they're telling me that despite the choices that you make in life, or despite the problems that you make, that you go through, choose love, okay? And they're saying that you really have nothing to feel guilty about as well, because some of you might even be feeling guilty about perhaps how they may have passed, or some maybe because you didn't have a chance to do certain things here. And they're just telling you, please don't feel guilty about the way that they passed. And right now, where they are, they're able to understand why they had to go through what they had to go through. And they want you to know that Earth is really our school, ladies and gentlemen. And it certainly was, in fact, their time to go here. There are no coincidences. When they went, it was really their time to go here. So they don't want you to feeling guilty or anything. And they want you to know not to have any more, to understand that they have no more earthly worries or anything. And although you might can't see them, they want you to know that they're certainly not dead. And they watch over you every day, ladies and gentlemen, particularly when you're sleeping. They're saying that they kiss you every night here. Okay? So now let's get right back on to your reading here. Understand too that sometimes things that you do in the dark, ladies and gentlemen, can come out and harm you here. So watch that skull energy that I'm seeing there. And try to beware of greed, either in yourself or in someone in another, uh, that you may be dealing with whom you may be dealing, because it seems that someone is very materialistic here. Okay? So now let's get on to the good news, okay? So despite all of the challenges that, I'm seeing that you have to face here, there is some very good news that are on the way here, because with this mountain road, it certainly shows that you are in fact on the road to success, ladies and gentlemen, because it shows that you are a very goal oriented type person here with this target. And many of you are even waiting for some type of good news to kind of come along for you guys. And good luck surrounds that good news here. And by the end of this month, I'm seeing you entering a period of prosperity and abundance as well. And to further emphasize the joy that I'm kind of seeing here also with a new lover that seems to be, coming up for you. I'm seeing you have this heart here. So it shows deep affection and caring here. And to just combine that with the rose here, it shows that romance is in fact in the air. And for some of you, I'm getting a strong feeling that with this ring, that a marriage might even take place, either romantic or business. But I think it's going to be not. It looks like you have to get rid of the debris from your past. I'm getting in order for this to happen here. You know, and I'm also getting a strong sense that many of you are going to receive some type of a gift of jewelry. With this diamond there. And you're going to be very, very happy here with having this flower, energy here. Okay? And I'm also seeing too that, along with the prosperity that I'm getting here, it looks like that, some of you might be waiting for good news with something connected with work as well. And the crown is telling you that the honor that you've been seeking is going to be bestowed upon you here. Okay? But whatever that you do in life, whether it's involved with an ex or with someone new, with this flag energy there, is telling you do not be tempted to kind of lower your standards in any way possible here, because I'm feeling that you guys are you're about to make an important connection here with this handshake, you know, and this person is going to become very beneficial to your life here. And as I indicated, with romance being in the air here, You're going to be very complimented a lot by an admirer who will adore you. So it looks like that, it's time that you make some type of decision here that I'm kind of getting here and kind of end your decisiveness. Okay? So I want to just give you a bit more information too on this new lover that I'm kind of feeling, or this new person that it seems that many of you are kind of connecting. Okay? And it seems that with this love that you have, this is more of a love of a union of hearts here. And it's a love that really defies explanations, ladies and gentlemen. And understand that you must learn to appreciate the moment as it exists now, because every situation is in fact an opportunity for you to grow and for many of you to find love. And I believe that you have found love and a soulmate has entered your life. And for some of you, it could in fact be this dark man, or it could be the dark woman here. Because what I'm getting here is that it's in fact true love. And it's certainly a love of a lifetime here, you know? And if you are kind of separating, from a lover, you just want to just put that behind you here. Understand that love makes a difference. Remember what I told you in terms of what Spirit was trying to tell you? Always choose love. We always make some choices in life. And understand that love really, in fact, helps heal past hurts. And it really provides a sense of security as well as self worth. Okay? And like certainly attracts like. For many of you, if you really do long for more love, you have to once again connecting back or further echoing what Spirit has indicated. You have to be more loving here. Okay? And in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, understand that really the quality of your thoughts really equals the quality of the life that you experience. Okay? Understand that thoughts are certainly living energies that really have an enormous influence on what we as humans tend to attract in our lives. Once again, think love and understand that that is what you are, and certainly like attract like. And understand that positive and loving thoughts are certainly instrumental in really creating positive loving relationships. And fear and doubt only really serve to kind of create greater uncertainty. So try to think more about what is really right in your relationship and really less on what you really think is wrong. Okay? So, Taurus, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, submit your comments. And if you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. And all of that information will be provided in the description box, okay? Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.